All right, I'm gonna show y'all what I've been doing with barn doors in the house. So we have this, the way the house is set up, we have two primary rooms, you could say, that are split by this wall with one like little baby door and one larger grand door. And they don't sell barn doors that are that tall that you can purchase. And it's more fun to work with wood and do it yourself and be all satisfied. Yay, right, kitty? Right, kitty? Exactly. All right, so what we've done is, this one I've already assembled. I know, worst YouTuber ever, but it worked really well. And it's, let me show you how chill it is. Slides really well. This one was more difficult to install because you actually have to mount it with the rail. It's almost like, for those of you who've installed garage door openers, it's very similar. You have to prop it up with like a ladder on one side or somebody help you, and then you have to like get the other thing installed. So this one was a little trickier, but it was still doable. And that looks really nice. It comes through this way. See, we're really happy with that wood too. It's pine with a little bit of blue. Now on this side, it's a little bit different. On this side, it's a big ceiling, right? It's got this kind of artifact that kind of goes across. We have LED lighting casting up. So what we've done is we've got something that went up into the ceiling and mounted there, as you can see. So I had to find studs, and thank goodness when I wasn't sure what was in this big marshmallow thing, but thank goodness there were studs every so often. So it won't be exactly perfect on either side, which there's a side of me where that'll slightly drive me crazy, but in any event, we'll get this up. So I was just finishing drilling this one, and I wanted to show you guys. It's a really easy system. This one's much easier actually to install. First you install the brackets, then you slide it through. Now again, this is a ceiling mounted one, so it actually glides. I'll point with this thing. It's got rollers in there, and then it hangs, the door hangs from there and slides along the rail. Kind of a cool system. For those of you who don't have necessarily a wall situation, see, again, the reason why is right here at the arch, there's almost no room. So if we went with one that mounted against the wall, it just wouldn't work well. As you can tell, it's only like 4.5 inches. So, by the way, you definitely need this tool right here. This thing is awesome. Oops. But there you go. That thing is rock solid. Now, all I need to do is slide this second rail. I ended up with two 6-foot rails. I just got to install the other one, and then I end up building these doors from scratch. Well, it's not like I carved it, but I end up using these planks that are tongue and groove, and then I end up putting on the back side, or depending on which side you're looking at it, you can see here, there's the top, and then, oops, and then there's the bottom. And so that worked out well. It's not overly busy. We kind of like the clean lines. Some people put the diagonal piece, and this thing's sturdy. Once you glue the tongue and groove part, and the other upshot bonus, which you should know about, is because it's tongue and groove down here, this groove becomes that part where you can put that little rail, so we screw that into the ground. And so now this won't go either way, right, kitty? She didn't say anything this time. But that's it. That worked out really, really well. Very happy with it. Happy with this as well. Just happy all the way around. All right. And then you just slide it in. That's it. There it is. its glory. There you go. When you're gluing your barn door together, you do want a strap, and some weights is handy, or something heavy. Books would be good too. But who reads anymore? You could lay the internet down. Just kidding. Okay, so here's what you want to do. Get yourself a strap, because otherwise some of them don't quite go together. And actually 2 straps, maybe even 3 would be phenomenal. I only had 1, but it worked enough. I just put it dead center because one of these pieces was kind of warped a little bit. So once you crank that together, it tightens up. So, see, and you can see with those pieces, it's probably going to be a bit of a struggle to get that all connected up. And those were the 2 most warped, but those will be like the parts that go on the top and the bottom. And there you go. We're getting together. And there's some wood glue, and there's a mallet that comes in handy. And that's, oh, and then you need to cut and trim, and that's where that little choppy saw thing comes from. We're good to go. There's my e-bike. I haven't done that in a while. See you in the next frame.